Period. On time like a motherfucker. On time is is on time. Y'all tried it. On time. On time. Period. On time. Y'all tried it. Oh, I ran into this motherfucker. I'm like, yo, I made it. I made it. Look at the Lord. I made it, and I want y'all to acknowledge it. I'm not moving on until y'all acknowledge it. Now acknowledge that I'm on time. Hurry up. Because I'm tired of y'all talking about me when I'm late. But then it's crickets when I'm on time. Acknowledge it. Let me see. Oh, I'm a minute late. Bye. This was great. I had a good time with y'all. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Vivi. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Bye, y'all. This was wonderful. Good morning. Bye. I'm up the leaving. Yep. Absolutely. This is what I'm not about to do. This is what I'm not about to do. I am on time. Everybody acknowledge it. I made it. Tip West, I'm on time, girl. I done made it here on time and these people don't care. I'm sick of this. Every night I gotta put my like 30 way. You have to put the one on there. Did you have to put the one on there? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. Thank you, Gigi, girl. Thank you. Girl, I'm sick of this, Gigi. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Tanika talking about some no. Why? Shit. I love y'all. So, oh my God, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Are you guys having a good morning? Oh my God, I am. So, I'm having a good morning. It's been a good morning. Ain't nobody getting on my nerves. It's been wonderful. So, it's amazing. Good morning, everyone. I love you guys. It's my Merry Christmas cup. Girl's the only one that was clean. So, girl, the other one's in the dishwasher. I'm not digging. I don't feel like it. They all clean, but I'm not. Don't know. So, I'm here flip, and I would have just took more time, and then y'all would have been coming for me. Period. So, here flip. I love you guys, and let's get into these good topics. Good morning, everyone. I love you all. Yes, I do. Let me see what is this? What is this? We're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna do this first. Period. So I love you guys. Good morning. Happy holidays. It's Memorial of the day, right? Memorial Day, right? Happy Memorial. Absolutely happy Memorial. To all of y'all people and y'all people that done fought in the pointless wars and battles for nursing. Girl, but until then, actually, let's have hold on. Before we get into Jodeci, shout out to Jodeci. Oh my God, I love Jodeci. In light of Memorial Day, we're gonna have somebody come through and sing.
First of all, wait a minute.
For the fallen ones. This for all the fallen ones.
You been mentioning y'all's name.
I wish I was a Jackson. I sing anytime they ask me. Come on now.
Let me try. I mean, my throat is not together.
That's all right.
Try, no weapon formed against me.
No.
Shall prosper. Now,
He won't work. No, won't.
He
Will do. Yeah.
what he said.
He will do. Yeah.
He will stand.
Well, your side. Yeah.
He will come through.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid
of going on me. No, Lord, no. You hold what? Do what? The day. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, I just heard Michael.
Yeah. So shout out to all of the people that in the war. Happy Memorial. Yeah. So back to Jodeci. Now let's get into Jodeci. Period. So y'all know, y'all, it was 30 years ago. This some old ass shit. Cause I'm 32. Lord have mercy, I was 2 years old when this shit came out. Forever My Lady. I dropped on my God. Shout out to Jodeci. Legendary group. We love them. They might strike me for playing this, but oh well, it's worth it. You gotta hit that deep grind. You gotta hit that deep grind. Yo! Forever my lady. Forever and ever. Yeah. This is why. Yeah. Go, Jodeci. Yeah. What's next? But when I see you lately, I forget your eyes and hair, such a beautiful tone. Yeah. It really turned me on. Ooh, it really turned me on. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, my baby. I wanna meet you. I said a motherfucker. Yeah, so we love Jodeci. Yeah, just come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Go on, Jodeci. Oh my God. Yes, Jodeci. Yeah. Look. It's like a dream. Period. I'm holding you close. I'm keeping you up. Oh my God, I love them. So shout out to Jodeci. We love Jodeci. I know I do. I fucking love Jodeci. So shout out to them. Great group. On Station Head today, we're gonna play a little bit of their music before we go over there and talk about some stuff. But yeah, we're gonna go to Station Head for Memorial Day. I try to do stuff for Memorial. So what Memorial, just holidays in general. So yeah, so we're gonna go over to Station Head and talk a little bit more about them and part of their legacy and get into some other stuff. So yeah, love Jodeci. So shout out to Jodeci. They drunk ass. So period. Now let's get messy. Club promoter had Kelly Price in Houston waiting for her coins. She never got paid, child. Houston. They talk about y'all. Houston, Texas. Lord, Houston, Texas. Lord, they talk about y'all. Listen.
I am currently in the city of Houston, Texas, where I am waiting on promoter Kendrick James, who booked me to come originally in March, and we pushed it off because there was a hurricane that actually did a lot of damage in the city of Galveston, where I'm scheduled to perform tonight.
Did they talk about y'all?
I've been in the city of Houston all day today and have not heard from Mr. James. Been calling him, texting. Number goes straight to voicemail.
Period.
Finally got him on the phone after I left a couple of messages with a couple of his employees, where he said he was en route to meet me. Soundcheck has been completed. Mr. James has not paid me. The audience is already sitting in the venue. I am currently in the city of Houston. You are a liar. You are a
so that y'all see, she was slow. She started off. I am currently sitting in Houston. She was giving you Cameron, and then she gave you Becky.
You are a liar. I am currently in the city of Houston, Texas.
Now she giving you.
You are a liar. You are a procrastinator. You are. I can think of so many other things to call you, but where you messed up was when you let my grandmother's name come out of your mouth. Because I don't need nobody to feel sorry for my grandmother. My grandmother's almost 96 years old. My grandmother has lived holy. She has lived as a warrior. She has prayed more people through than you will ever know before you close your eyes. The last time you speak to a person in your lifetime, and you would let her name come out of your mouth and use it as an excuse for why your business ain't.
Ooh, Dr. Gordon, you giving face in this new picture. Shout out to Dr. Gordon. Yo, girl, you giving face, period.
Straight tonight. You a broke wannabe promoter. You couldn't afford to pay me. You couldn't afford to pay Life. I don't know if you even paid the venue, but the venue's calling on your behalf right now.
Hold on, Tansy girl, Tansy, you not about to do that. Hold on, hold on.
I am currently in the city of Houston, Texas.
What she say, Tansy? Tansy, hold up before you get all defensive. Look.
Where you are a liar, you are a proprietor. I am currently in the city of Houston, Texas.
That's not Galveston. She didn't say Galveston. No, there ain't no telling Tansy, Tip West. Y'all not about to jump me. Listen, girl, she said it. I did not say it, Tip West and Tansy. I did not say that. Y'all not about to take that out on me. That's what y'all not about to do. That is what y'all not about to do. I didn't say nothing about Houston, Texas, girl. She did. She said, I am in the city of Houston, Texas. That's what she said. So y'all gotta cuss her out. Why y'all cussing on me? Like y'all tried it. I didn't say San Antonio. They talk about you. I say Houston. Because that's what she said, girl. Tansy. My God. Tansy and fucking Tip. Sean Kelly did say Galveston at first. Tansy, I didn't hear that, girl, and I don't want to. So, no, Tansy, girl, she said Houston. Girl, she said Houston. She didn't say Galveston. She said Houston with a H, with a H. Girl. Mm-hmm. So, Tansy and them, and the people from Texas, from Houston in the chat, man. I'm not coming for Texas. I love Texas. Oh, Lord. You shouldn't have called me a Fat Kelly Price. She said this shit, not me. Y'all tried it. I'm not coming for Texas. I like up the Texas. I know a couple of bitches that shape like it. So it's just like, girl, I'm not coming for Texas. She coming for Texas. I'm trying to help y'all. I got Texas bag. I said Texas, look, I didn't know Houston. I didn't know if y'all knew that she was talking about y'all, but she talking about y'all. Houston, she's talking about y'all Houston. So I was letting y'all know I got y'all back. I don't know if y'all knew. So I was just letting y'all know she was talking about y'all. So, right, Shauna said, Fort Worth, Texas. Okay. Girl, shout out to Fort Worth. Oh, I'm not talking about y'all state. Why y'all coming for? I'm not, I'm about to ignore you. I'm not reading the chat no more. Nope, absolutely not, because I'm not even coming for y'all fucking. Oh, Lord.
You are a liar. My told up here harassing me at my tech rider. You didn't have the right mics. You didn't have the right speakers. My production manager was there. You didn't have any of the things that were supposed to be on my tech rider. So while you playing, get your business up, get your money up, and get your game up. Because what you're not getting ready to do is screw my name up 30 years into this business. Try with somebody else. Say what you want to say, but you don't do what I've been doing for 30 years and not been doing it wrong. It's not because you've been doing it wrong. You don't do what I've been doing for 30 years because you've been doing it wrong. You do what I've been doing for 30 years because you got it right.
Period.
I'm going to tell you for the last time. Say what you want to say, do what you want to do. You better keep my grandmother's name out of your mouth. Keep my grandmother's name out of your mouth.
Period.
Keep her name out of your mouth.
Why is Kendrick saying this woman grandmama name? All because he didn't pay her, and so the people was at the event. Because isn't that why she went live? Because the event was happening, at the concert was happening. People was already there, showed up, and she had to go live to let them know basically like why I'm not performing. Because I felt like, isn't that what she was saying? Like, I'm not performing because I haven't been paid yet. Like, isn't that what it was? Isn't that like the clips right here at the beginning? Isn't this why she was saying this?
I am currently in the city of Houston, Texas.
Houston.
Where I am waiting on promoter Kendrick James, who booked me to come originally in March, and we pushed it off because there was a hurricane that actually did a lot of damage in the city of Galveston, where I'm scheduled to perform tonight. I've been in the city of Houston all day today and have not heard from Mr. James. Been calling him, texting. Number goes straight to voicemail. Finally got him on the phone after I left a couple of messages with a couple of his employees where he said he was en route to meet me. Sound check has been completed. Mr. James has not paid me. The audience is already sitting in the venue.
So this is why she's stating this, right? So she went live to basically, because, you know, the audience is sitting there like, where's Kelly? And she in the hotel like, Kelly ain't got paid. So Kelly ain't going no motherfucker where. And that's on period. Kelly staying right the fuck here until she get her motherfucking check. And she didn't get her check. So that's why she was saying, like, that's why I'm not there. So the people wondering why it's just dark on stage, that's why. My band ain't showing up. I ain't showing up. Ain't nobody showing up till we get paid. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I mean, most artists do that. You know, so I mean, what's the tea? Most people don't perform until they're paid. So because then if she would have performed, she would have did all that shit and still no check. You know, so this is why artists do that. You know, because some promoters are, you know, janky fucking promoters, and they try to rip you off. You know, have you sell out a venue, you know, damn near, and you don't get no check. But they do. A hefty one. And then they try to give you $20. So yeah. So this is why she went live. So I'm assuming like once he saw that she went live, he got upset and he said something to her about her granny.
You are a liar. You are a procrastinator. You are, I can think of so many other things to call you. But where you messed up was when you let my grandmother's name come out of your mouth. Because I don't need nobody to feel sorry for.
Why is he talking about her grandmother? Like, what does her grandmother have to do with this? Like, why are you getting personal? Just run the check. Like, I mean, but at this point in time with Kelly, if Kelly didn't perform, is there really even a need to pay her? Because that's what I'm confused by. So, like, was it contractual that she got paid no matter what? So, whether she performed or not, or is she requesting a booking fee? And she, like, is that what she's requesting? Because I don't get it, because you still didn't perform. So, unless you're still planning on performing, what do you want again? You know, like, what are you being paid for if you didn't perform? You know, you still need to perform in order for that payment. So it's like, even if he still pays you it now, wouldn't you like owe him a performance? You don't want to owe him a performance, just like you don't want to be owed a check. You know, like, what the fuck? So I mean, like, so does she want the booking fee? Because from what I get, she didn't perform. So but let's keep going.
My grandmother's almost 96 years old. My grandmother has lived holy. She has lived as a prayer warrior. She has prayed more people through than you will ever know before you close your eyes. The last time you speak to a person in your lifetime, and you would let her name come out of your mouth and use it as an excuse for why your business ain't straight tonight. You a broke wannabe promoter. You couldn't afford to pay me. You couldn't afford to pay Life. I don't know if you even paid the venue, but the venue's calling on your behalf right now. But at this point, it's 10 p.m. I've been here for 11 hours. Excuse me, 13 hours. I got here at 9. I've been here for 13.
I agree with everybody that's saying that she should still get paid for showing up. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying, like a booking fee, you know, and stuff like that. I agree. I do. I agree. I believe that she should still be paid for that. But the performance within itself, I don't know if she's technically should be paid for that because she didn't do it. But she still should be paid for her travel cost, her hotel cost, per diem with like food, you know, and stuff like that. She should still be paid for all of those things. Absolutely. I agree.
10 hours and you've been hiding from me. You didn't have my money. You didn't have answers. You are a liar. You are a procrastinator. My tech rider. You didn't have the right mics. You didn't have the right speakers. My production manager was there. You didn't have any of the things that were supposed to be on my tech rider. So while you playing, get your business up, get your money up, and get your game up. Because what you're not getting ready to do is screw my name up 30 years into this business. Try with somebody else. Say what you want to say, but you don't do what I've been doing for 30 years and not been doing it wrong. It's not because you've been doing it wrong. You don't do what I've been doing for 30 years because you've been doing it wrong. You do what I've been doing for 30 years because you got it right. I'm going to tell you for the last time. Say what you want to say, do what you want to do. You better keep my grandmother's name out of your mouth. Keep my grandmother's name out of your mouth.
Period.
Keep her name out of your mouth. My showed up here harassing me at my hotel tonight, talking about you wanted to pray with me. Because praying with me wasn't going to help you. You would have needed somebody to pray for you. Because if I would have come into contact with you, Edgemere would have showed up in me, not the Church of God in Christ. I can tell you that right now. And I have no bad feelings about that whatsoever. I'm not that generation. Showed up here harassing me at my hotel tonight.
So is that okay that he was coming to her hotel? Be nice, Daryl. Was it okay that he was coming to her hotel harassing her because she said what she said online, and it makes him look, as a promoter, it makes him look bad. It really does. Kelly Price coming forward stating that, you know, you didn't pay me, you're not trustworthy, you're a fraud. You know, basically, is that okay? You know, for him to come up to that hotel, like basically trying to harass that woman, because he wasn't coming up there to pay her. So, I mean, if you're not coming to pay her, then what you at this hotel for? You know, like, why are you here? You know, so, but he didn't like necessarily get to her. I guess it was like people in her entourage, maybe like her manager or, you know, assistant or something like that at the hotel, but he never spoke to her. He didn't say nothing about her grandmother. Tansy, I'm about to do this to Tansy. Tansy Kelly said he did, girl. I bet she never said none of this to the promoter. She just said on live talking. I don't know. I think that she did give him the business on that motherfucking phone. I do, because Kelly, have y'all seen R&B Divas? Kelly came with some Timbs and a blade. She was about to fuck. Shantae's got a man at home. She was about to cut that hoe. She was about to fuck her up. So I don't know. Kelly a beast. Kelly a beast. She came with some Timbs, and that girl had a razor blade. It was one of her song beats. Kelly's about to fuck Shantae more up, girl. So she had Vaseline too. Yes, she did. She had Vaseline too. Yes, she did. So Kelly don't play. Shout out to Angel for the super sticker. Thank you. And anybody else that sent the super sticker. I'm sorry, the shot was going really fast all day. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. But girl, she about to beat her ass and cut up and stump her. Curb checker with them Timbs. So Kelly ain't no punk. Kelly ain't no punk.
Talking about you wanted to pray with me. Money up, get your bread up, get your business up, get your mind up, get your brain up, get all of that up, because God has never told me that I'm supposed to allow you to screw me over in the name of Jesus. Miss me with all of that. Money up, get your bread up, get your business up, get your mind up, get your lying piece, 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 lying piece.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lion piece.
I'm sorry. She just gets angrier and angrier. Like each clip, like, she gets angrier and angrier. Like in each clip, it's like every time she talk, she gets angry. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not funny, but it's funny. Shout out to Freddie for the super sticker. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much, beautiful. And I find that hilarious. That it's like she gets angrier and angrier as it goes through. But I don't blame her. I don't know. Maybe she should have got paid before she even flew out. I don't know. But that's messed up. I agree with her. She is a great artist. She has an incredible voice. So I'm sure people really wanted to hear her. If I bought Kelly Price tickets, I definitely would have wanted to hear her. So I would have been pissed if I wouldn't have got to see her perform, because she is a legend to me. So Kelly's voice is outrageous. I don't care what anybody says about her personally or physically. I don't care about any of that. Them vocal cords, baby, is heavenly. So I would have loved to went to that concert. So if I was one of those concert goers, a fan of her, I would have been upset. I would have been, and I would have been even more upset to know that it wasn't her fault. That she wasn't there. I'm not blaming her for not showing up to a performance she's not being paid for. The money we're spending supporting her, she's not even getting. Why would that not be a problem for people? If you're going to a Nicki Minaj concert and you don't pay the ticket, and you at that concert waiting and Nicki ain't came out, and you found out that the $1,000 ticket you just bought, or the $2,000 motherfucking ticket that you just motherfucking bought, bitch, with VIP tickets, she ain't getting paid, so she ain't coming out. Like, what the fuck I paid $2,000 for? She was supposed to get at least $300 of that. The fuck? So it's just like, yeah, you're gonna be upset too. No different than like a Cardi B. If her kind of she didn't show up to a concert, finding out that she's not showing up because all of this money y'all done saved and put together so that y'all could come to this concert. She's not getting none of that money that y'all giving her. That money coming from us, the fans. Like it's coming from us. So to find out that they're not getting the money that's due to them, but the white venue owner and everybody, like all of them getting paid. All of them getting paid. But she's not. Like, yeah, that would be a problem for me. So yeah, so shout out to Kelly, and I hope that she shout out to Freddie, new but love you already. Oh, thank you, beautiful. Thank you, so sweet. You are so sweet. The bigger question is if the concert goers got their money back. I agree. I agree with that, Tip West. I agree. Because that's even more effed up situation. If they not only did they waste their money getting dressed and paying people to put makeup on them and getting their nails and feet and shit done, bought a new outfit, done did all of that shit. Girl, they iPhone ready, they Instagram ready, done paid to get Instagram ready. Girl, y'all know how y'all do. Done paid to get Instagram motherfucking ready, bitch. And to find out all of this is in vain. So not only did you buy a concert ticket, you paid a lot of other shit, a lot of other money in separate places, to look good and shit for when you show up. Not everybody gonna show up to a concert in a hoodie and fucking sweats and gym shoes. Most people, especially women, like to look good, when they go. So they're going to get their nails done the day of or the day before. They rushing all day to do all of this shit to get ready, paying people to babysit. They got churn, trying to get their nigga together because he always funky fresh looking a mess. So they had to buy him a little outfit too to match theirs and shit. And all the like, I mean, you put a lot into going to these concerts. It's not just, the tickets. Like it's more than that. Shout out to Monique for the super sticker. Thank you, sweetie. And shout out to JW for the super sticker as well. Thank you so much, beautiful. But I mean, that's messed up. Right? Got new hair, braids, girl, quick weave, a wrap, like all type of shit. Like, to go to these places. And that's pretty fucked up. To do all of that, put all that money into doing something and you can't even do it. And it ain't even your fault. It's just like, well, this just isn't happening. So you mean to tell me I done did all this motherfucking shit. And you just gonna tell me no? And you wanna give me my money back? Because if they hand you your ticket money back, that's not enough. I got a pedicure, a manicure, bitch. I paid that little bitch down the street that I can't stand $50 to do my face, bitch. Nope. I paid $475 for these box braids. No, y'all, there's more that you owe me. This outfit was a bit of $300. Like, yeah, there's more because you feel like that's just not enough. Like it's like all the motherfucker shit that I did. Like, oh hell no. So, but yeah, I completely get it. Deposit up front from a promoter. Exactly. But it's still certain people that, especially promoters, and I think Kendrick is one of those promoters that have actually done good things in the past. So some people you kind of just trust, because of their work prior. So Timbaland, the producer, or Swiss Beats, if you're going in to work with one of them and they're saying like, and you're paying for a beat from them, you're going to expect it to be a really good beat. You're going to expect it to be produced very well. You're going to expect it to, bring you in a different limelight. That's what the fuck you paying this person for. So it's reputation, as well. So, but I don't know. And it does happen all the time. It does happen all the time. It does. It happens all the time. So, and even to bigger stars, so it does. It happens all the time. So yeah, get your money up front. Get your money up front. Yep, you expect it to be fire, absolutely. But yeah, get y'all money up front. Get your money up front. So moving on from Kelly, girl. What you say, Kelly?
Lion piece.
Okay. Kelly said you're a lying piece of shit. So move right along. So Chyna Hussle, Nipsey baby mama, said, I stood by his side when no one else was there. Girl, he did the same thing. He stood by your side when you was allegedly smoking crack. Nipsey stayed by your side when you was allegedly doing snaying. So I'm a ditto that for him. He said ditto. Yeah. When you was sucking on that alleged crack rock, he was there for you. So, yeah. I'm gonna need you to chill out, girl. You don't matter. You don't matter. You get on our nerves. Girl, we don't want to hear from you. We really don't. We don't. Get your daughter. I'm not saying you a bad mother. I'm not even calling you an unfit because you got other churn. So I'm not calling you no unfit mother. I'm just saying that you ain't got your daughter. You don't have her. So weird. Yeah, Nipsey family basically bought your kid from the judicial system. And yeah, sucks to be you. So yeah, girl. Please go sit down somewhere. Go back away. Thank you. Go back away. Post a picture of you and your baby. Or you and his daughter. Current. And that's no shade, it's truth. It's called fact. You know, sometimes facts can be really harsh. You know, harsh truth and ugly truth. That's that. So yeah, girl. He was there for you when you were smoking crack. Shout out to Nipsey, rest in peace, for being there for an alleged crackhead. So shout out to you, girl. Moving right along. What's the next? Oh, look, oh my god, cuteness overload.
You're not trying to do all of that today. Everybody bothering you?
Oh my god.
You had it?
Oh my god, cuteness overload. He is so cute.
I had it. Leave me alone already, please. Anybody got time for all of that?
Oh my god. Hi, Papa Bear.
Okay.
Oh, he's so cute.
You ain't trying to do all of that today? You're not trying to do all of that today. Everybody bothering you?
That's his name, Papa Bear. His name is Papa Bear is what Nicki calls him. Nicki, girl, hurry up and say his name before I do a surviving on you, girl. Surviving Nicki, what's Papa Bear's name? Girl, we wanna know, girl. You know we knows it. Girl, we wanna know what your name, the baby. I bet you it's something so cute. I bet you the name fits him too. Nicki, tell us, girl, we knows it. And the girl, you know we don't know this baby name. She be trying it. I'm like, Nicki, girl, what's this baby name? With his cute self. He is adorable. He is so cute with his chubby, oh my God. Oh, I bet you she is just obsessed with him because I would be. I would be holding him all day. I'd be just playing with him and following him and making sure that he's all right. Oh. Like, I wouldn't want anybody to bother him, leave him be. He's mine. He is so cute. I want one. My God. He is so cute. So, Papa Bear is adorable. Oh, my God. He is so cute. He is just, I watched this like at least 100,000 times. He is just so cute. And I love how she dresses him in his little cute outfits and his little bracelet. You know, I just, oh, my God, I love it. Like, I love how spoiled he is. So, like, he's super spoiled, but just in the cutest little way. And Nicki just seems like an amazing mother. So, and Kenneth seems like a great father. So, shout out to the both of them. Like, I love these type of moments. So, and oh, just look at him. He's so cute. He is so cute. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job, Nicki. He is so cute. You did such a good job, girl. So yeah, he is so adorbs. He cute, but he don't. He totally makes me want when he's cute. And he double yell. He is so cute. Oh my God, I love him. I just love their family. I love Nicki, and I think she's such a good mom. Just like Cardi, I think Cardi's a great mom too. I think Cardi is a really good mother. So yeah. So shout out to the real moms. So shout out to the real mothers. Shout out to Nicki. Oh my God. And her little animated voices with him. I bet you it's just the cutest thing when she goes and gets him in the morning. You know, their little talks that they have. Oh my God. Bitch is so cute. So I just think it's so cute. Like, I just think it's so cute. And I know Nicki has always wanted to be a mother. So shout out to Nicki. You know, she's always wanted to be a mom. So shout out to her. She got her wish. So shout out to Nicki. Oh, your baby's so cute. He's so cute, Papa Bear. Okay. Moving on. Is someone cutting onions? Tanisha Thomas and Natalie Nunn make peace apologizing to each other on Baddies ATL. I watched this episode.
You have contributed so much to this franchise.
Let me start it over.
Just like you are a fucking rock star. This project would not have happened if it wasn't for you. You have contributed so much to this franchise. Just like my dad. And you're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You slay. You a bad bitch by every sense of the definition. I never wanted to take that from you because I can't.
Shout out to Kayla.
Nobody can. I want to see you win because you're my sister and I do love you. I don't know why. No matter how much it hurts and you hurt me, I still love you. I'm tired. Me too.
Dr. Gordon. No, I think that this was a great moment, and I think that this is like the reasons why most of the women should have went to the show. You know, like I get it, it's gonna be some drama and whatnot, but I mean, if you like somebody, I don't agree that you should keep fighting them. You know, like that's my thing. You know, if they like each other, if Tanisha, because they were at each other's weddings, you know, all of that shit, they were. Like if you go look at their history, Tanisha had multiple shows on her own, and not on fucking Oxygen. On other fucking broadcasting stations. And when she got married, Natalie was there. Natalie was at her bachelorette party, all of that. And the same thing with Natalie. Tanisha was there. So it's like, they're actually friends. You know, Tanisha has met Natalie's daughter and, you know, all of that shit, you know, so it's not like, you know, they were just cool from a distance. No, they are actually cool with one another. So hung out with each other, take pictures together. Like they were actually friends. So I think, you know, that them apologizing to each other is cool because sometimes you beef with somebody that you actually really care for, and it's exhausting continuously going back and forth with somebody you don't want to be doing that with. So it's kind of like a sibling, you know, when you love your sibling, but y'all just don't get along, you know, like y'all just constantly argue. So sometimes it gets exhausting, you know, to argue with somebody you really don't want to argue with. You know, most siblings would prefer to get along, but sometimes you just don't. Yin yang. You know, like sometimes you just can't fucking stand that person, whether you're related to them or not. You know, blood doesn't mean that you have, you know, to care about people. It should mean that you love them, but it doesn't mean that you have to care for them, like in a way of like, I don't really like hanging around you because when I do, it's like you give me anxiety. When I'm around you, I don't know why my fist is always balled up. I always feel like I'm gonna swing eventually type of situation. So it's like some people, you just, you know, it is what it is. But I mean, and I think that this is what this was. It was kind of like both of them like each other, and it's exhausting going back and forth with somebody you care about. It's like, I care about you. You know, like I don't want to keep doing this. You know, like this is stupid. And like, I'm tired of trying to find ways to disrespect you and come for you. And I'm tired of you doing the same thing. You know, when we really don't even mean none of this shit we saying. Like, we don't mean none of this shit. We just saying it just to say it. You know, so it's just like, let's work this out. Like, let's try to figure out a way, you know, that we can go back to where we were. It's not going to be the same, but we can make it different. And that'd be a lot of people's problem too. When a relationship break up, a friendship or whatever, they try to pick up where you left off. You can't. You're different people now. So just approach the situation as is. Hash out the things that you had a problem with and then just let it go, you know, and then move on. It doesn't mean pick up where you left off. No, you're different people now. Before you fell out, you would have never looked at her like that, you know, in the way that y'all were looking at each other. So you can't go back to that. That's over. That's over with. You can't, you know, unsee, you know, certain shit or unhear things like, no, I already heard it with the shit you said about me. You backstabbed me. Now I know what the fuck you capable of. But if we're going to be cool again, if I'm going to give you, you know, a second chance for us to try to work it out and have a different type of friendship, you know, this time around, you know, girl, you still a fake ass bitch to me, low key, you know. So it's like that hasn't necessarily changed in your mind, you know. So you kind of have to just start anew, you know. You can't pick up where you left off because that means that I will have to forget everything that you said and did, and you got to do the same thing for me. You can't, because all it'll take is one time for us to sit there drunk talking, and then I start finding your ass, throwing shit across the table. You know, just because that tension is still there. You know, if you try to pick up where you left off, you start to feel fake. So no, just start anew. Just start anew. you know. And so shout out to them. I think that this is a good thing. I think that more of them, you know, it should have been like this. You know, there's gonna be drama, but the entire show does not have to be people constantly swinging and ripping wigs and shit off. Like that's just, come on now, like grow up. That's when it starts to look staged and like y'all acting instead of, you know, just being natural and the camera just so happens to be there. You know, it doesn't seem like that. It doesn't seem like reality. It seems like y'all trying to pick ways to go at each other. So Tanisha to me is the realest on the show. Natalie got some work to do. But I love Tanisha. I think that Tanisha is it's great that she's there. I think so. And I think that Tanisha should spin this show because her and Natalie are the creators. So I feel like her and Natalie should bring girls in and try to work things out with people that have really bad beef in the past in the Bad Girls Club. I think that they could keep this going. I do. I think that they could keep it going. They'd be like the pioneers of it. You know, they don't stay in the house, but they visit the house each day and come and talk to the girls and see like how they're doing, younger girls, you know, or even bring in new girls, you know, bring in new girls, you know, that have social media wars with each other, you know, or some shit. See if they're interested, you know, bring them into the house and have new girls and y'all try to mentor them to, you know, we get that some, you know, you a bad bitch and sometimes you got to beat a bitch up, but still at the same time, because Tanisha has branded herself and so has Natalie Nunn. You know, both of them are entrepreneurs. Both of these women, both of them are making coin. Like they are making money. They branded themselves. So I think that, you know, as business women, you know, they could sit down and bring in a whole new crop. I think that would be a really good idea. Them two work together and bring in, you know, even past bad girls and new ones, you know, and just have it a whole new type of situation. You know, hire a few more cameramen and, you know, kind of have your own type of spin-off reality show or, you know, something like that. I think that's a good idea. I think it would be more interesting than seeing a whole bunch of, you know, not has-beens, but a bunch of old situations refueled. You know, that's kind of like, who cares? You know, I think that that's why a lot of people probably aren't as interested in this show. But like with Jocelyn's Cabaret, I think that that's why it does well, because it's new people. You know, you get to learn new people instead of expect, you know, certain things from certain people. So I think that they should do something like that. That's what I think. Bring them sloppy Claremont twins there, bring them hoes and let them, you know, talk to the girls a week or so, you know, each week maybe bring an influential person that has been on the Bad Girls Club, you know, in to talk to the girls, you know, because the Claremont twins, they're, you know, gross sluts, but I mean, they're still relevant. They're still doing their thing. They've modeled, they've done all type of stuff. So I think that would be better than reigniting old flames. So, but yeah, so shout out to them for their show. I still think that we should support it. These still are Black women, you know, that are bringing, you know, something together. So I think that we should support it. So shout out to them. And I think that this was a good moment. This was a really good moment. Yeah. So moving right along. Queen Naja's sister Tina says Queen cut her mother off after giving her a truck for her birthday. That was a have a seat and be quiet gift. Now, this all sparked, before I start playing this, from what I gather, this all sparked because Clarence had posted what we talked about on the last show about, you know, let me show you this because it's at the end right here. So this all basically started because of this. When he posted, don't ever trip yourself out of position and let another nigga raise your son. So this was stemming because Queen Naja's son just had his little graduation, you know, at school, you know, like elementary kids, middle school kids, how they have their little graduations. And there was photos that Queen Naja put up, and it was just Queen Naja, her son, and Clarence. You know, Chris wasn't there. He wasn't involved. And neither was Queen Naja's mother or sister. They, from what I gather, they weren't there. So they feel like all of that is going on because of Clarence, from what I get. So we're going to listen to what her sister has to say about this situation.
Because I shouldn't have to find.
Hold on.
That's what makes me upset. Because I shouldn't have to find out on social media that my baby graduated.
So this is what she's, obviously they were not invited. If she didn't find out that her nephew graduated until she saw it on social media, then that means she wasn't told. That means that they had no idea. How would they know? That's Queen Naja's, responsibility. That's her. She's the mother. So she wanted them there. She would have told them. So this is why her sister feels, disregarded and kind of as if you don't care about us, because why weren't we involved? Why would we not want to be involved with that?
We're not on talking terms, but you didn't let my mother know either. You didn't let her know. Nobody was aware. And then you played this big role like you had a lot on your plate. Couldn't have been that much.
Period. I like her. I like you, girl. You spicy. I like you, girl.
Couldn't have been that much. That's wrong. You did it out of spite. And before y'all say, she bought her a band. She bought her a band. After she bought her that band, she ain't talked to her no more.
So that's why she felt like she bought her the band. She feels like Queen Najia bought her mother that truck. I'm just stating what she's saying. That she bought her mother that truck because it was a more so of, I'm not going to say that I have a seat. It's a more so of I would say leverage. You can't say I don't care about you when I just bought you a Mercedes. That's what I think. It's basically not a be quiet and have a seat, because I don't feel like she expects you to be quiet. I think that she would want you to shout to the mountaintop that, she bought her mom a Mercedes. That's a good thing. So why would she want you to be silent about that? So I don't think it's that. I think it's more so of leverage. It's just like you say, I don't care about you, but I bought you a Mercedes. Like, clearly I do.
Got receipts to prove that. She didn't talk to her no more after she got her that Benz. That Benz was just like a have a seat and be quiet gift. That's what it was. Because in the receipts you said, I'm catching hell on both ends.
And I agree with Queen Najia when she says that she's catching hell on both ends. This is the problem, Najia. Because if you can't catching hell on both ends, that means you catching hell on your family side and you catching hell on Clarence's side. It has nothing to do with Chris, because you don't give a fuck about him, girl. You don't care about no Chris, and I don't blame you. I mean, it is what it is. You moved on with your life, whatever. So I'm not even gonna put nothing on Najia when it comes to Chris. They have a history. She was in an abusive relationship with Chris, allegedly. He used to beat her, and things like that. I completely understand, but she's no longer in that relationship. She survived, so she's a domestic violence survivor. And the only time I'm gonna give her empathy and sympathy for that is when she's standing in front of an audience of women that have been abused themselves, and she's being a spokesperson for them, letting them know that there's life after abuse. Other than that, she does not get to walk around and hold that shit on her shoulder like every time that something happens with her. Oh my God, she survived domestic violence. So we have to be light on her. No. Do you know how many women that have been in domestic violence relationship and have never had the type of opportunities that Queen Najia has? Are you fucking kidding me? You know how many women that survived domestic violence wish they had the type of setup that she does? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Yes, she doesn't get brownie points because she was abused. No. That's a part of her past. It's something that happened, not happening. So it's a little different. It's a little different. So she's not going to be excused because she's had a rough past. We all have. That beige bitch ain't no different. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. She is not above reproach because she's had a hard life. We all have. People have went through way more intense shit than she could ever imagine. But I'm supposed to have sympathy and empathy for her every time she does things like this, which is mighty weird, because this is the same person that survived domestic violence, and her sister Tina and her mother had her back while she was going through that shit. Not no motherfucking Clarence. Hair flip. Clarence wasn't there while Najia was being beat, allegedly. Whenever you get through, think about the situation in its entirety, not just because you like her. You like her. I like her. She's had a rough life. So a lot of us have. If a woman that survived domestic violence is late to work, they still gonna fucking fire her. She can't say, oh, well, I survived domestic violence. Oh, okay, well, just don't be late again. The real world don't work that way. So she's not getting excused for it. She survived it, and we're happy about that. We absolutely are. It's her past, not her present. That if she's not acknowledging every time something happens that she went through domestic violence, nobody else should be either. Not everybody want to rehash a traumatic time in their life. Here, flip. It's a little different. So I don't give a fuck what happened to her in her past. Because when I'm judged, when shit happens to me, don't nobody give a fuck. They don't think about that. They think about what I'm doing in my present. Then before we cuss him out or before we take him to jail, let's type in his life and see. Let's sit down and talk to this young black man real quick and see what he went through before we decide to take him to jail for stealing. Or because he had a brake light out. If he ain't already shot and dead already, just because he's black. Yeah, her light-skinned ass already has enough privilege. She's not about to get any more. Not from the Davie way. So like I said, I acknowledge Najia's past. I get it. I get it. But it does not excuse her present. It's called enabling. I'm not one of those people. I'm not about to enable this bitch when she knows she fucking wrong. So when she's saying she's being torn in between, she's getting it from both sides. She's getting it from her family side and she's getting it from Clarence's side. That's the problem, Najia. Stop getting with men and letting them control you. Stop. Hold her accountable for that. Because a real man would have made sure your mom and your sister and shit was there. That's what a real man would have did. A real man would have said, let Chris know. He never abused his son. Whatever he did to Najia, that was between them two. He never hit his fucking child. He don't do that. Hair flip. He don't do that. She was on live talking about where the fuck my son at when he went to jail. So obviously, he's in his son's life. Don't treat him like no motherfucking deadbeat. Like he abandoned his son. No, he didn't. His son loves his father. So as a real man, Clarence, you would have made sure that Tina, her mother, and at least Najia reached out to Clarence or to Chris to let Chris know that that baby was graduating. If he showed up, he showed up. If he didn't, know fucking well. You ain't got nothing to do with that. Hair flip. That's what a real man would have did. He still see his son. You act like he don't see him. Clarence, he do. Fucking weirdo. You ain't stepped in a position to raise shit. Chris is still raising his motherfucking son. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Checkmate. He's still raising him. Say not. He still see him. He says visitation. He still sees his motherfucking son. He don't ignore him. He don't act like he don't exist. He love his son. And his son love his father. That's all that should matter. And nobody should try to come in between that. So sorry, Najia, if I don't believe that you're a real woman, that you want to sit there and just let these men motherfucking dictate what go on in your life, and then we're just supposed to pity you. You know what Clarence is doing is definitely signs of abuse, right? When you fear making a decision that is going to make him upset. So obviously, he didn't want your fucking family there. Obviously, he the one who didn't want Chris there. If you getting it on both ends. Girl, please. Ain't nobody excusing you for that shit because you keep choosing abusive niggas. I said it. I said it.
Makes me upset because I shouldn't have to find out on social media that my baby graduated. We're not on talking terms, but you didn't let my mother know either. You didn't let her know. Nobody was aware. And then you play this big role like you had a lot on your plate. Couldn't have been that much. Couldn't have been that much.
She ain't on her asking for money. She ain't on her asking for none of that shit. She on her asking for time. This is the type of shit we supposed to pay attention to. Now, she was sitting on here bitching about money and shit like that. Like, you ain't helping us. You ain't giving us this. You ain't doing that. You said you was going to do this. You said she ain't all. I'm mad that I was not at my nephew graduation. Like, I love my motherfucking nephew. And I would have loved to have been there. Girl, you don't talk to us. You don't even fuck with us like that. And it's all because of that nigga that's over there. Girl, please, I don't like that weak-minded ass shit. I don't like that. Najia is weak. I can't stand a weak motherfucker. Whether male or female, I can't stand no weak bitch.
That's wrong. You did it out of spite. And before y'all say, she bought her a band, she bought her a band. After she bought her that band, she ain't talked to her no more. Got receipts to prove that.
Receipts. That's how
she
we
didn't
know.
talk to her no more after she got her that bands. That bands was just like a have a seat and be quiet gift. That's what it was. Because in the receipts you said, I'm catching hell on both ends. That's what makes me up ends. I'm just gonna start cutting people off. And then you cut my mom off. Because I don't care about our relationship, but it's my mama. Period. And I'm just gonna start cutting people off. And then you cut my mom off. Because I don't care about our relationship, but it's my mama. Period. That was bold. That's wrong. But he gets to sit up here and talk about everybody's situation. Everybody's situation. And y'all expect people to be quiet and shut up and bow down. I'm not bowing down to nobody.
Period.
Y'all worship him, not me.
Worship him? Who the fuck y'all think she's talking about? Clarence, duh.
Y'all so one-sided. Y'all know how much CJ loved his dad. I'm not defending Chris. I'm defending CJ.
Period. And I feel the same way. I'm not defending Chris. And nothing that Chris has ever did to Najia. Absolutely not. But that baby loves his father. That's all that matters. That means that man has given that baby nothing but love. That is it. That boy is crazy about it. He loves his dad. You can tell. That's all that should matter. But leave it to Clarence.
Y'all know how much he loved his dad. You know how much he loved his dad. You're there with them. CJ is at the age where he understands and he knows what's going on. He is 6 years old. CJ has a private TikTok for a reason because he's at the age where he can read comments and understand. Mm-hmm. But meanwhile, you was bold. You sit up here and you talk about his dad and then you claim that you love him. You got love for him.
How do you have love for this baby if you're sitting here disrespecting his father, somebody he loves? So it's like if your mom and dad aren't getting along, right? And this is literally your mom and dad. And you crazy about your mom and you crazy about your dad. But you sit there and your mom is disrespecting your dad. It's going to make you feel some type of way on the inside. And then you sit there and your dad is disrespecting your mom. It's going to make you feel some type of way on the inside because you love both of these people. You know, and it's just like, you know, don't do that. You know, you would prefer them not saying you feel like you need to defend. You know, you feel like you need to say something and that's not fair. So when another entity, Clarence, comes into this baby life who isn't one of his parents, he needs to marry Najia if he's trying to be somebody's step fucking daddy. Get married. Commit to the family since you swear up and down that you know you run it. So yeah, so for you to come in and sit there blatantly, outwardly disrespecting his father, how do you think that makes him feel? He doesn't like that. He still loves his dad. You don't. Cool. Like that, but it's still, you don't have to make him feel that he doesn't need to know. It's that simple. And when you're doing shit like this, how do you truly care about CJ, about the baby, not hearing the baby, the son? How do you care about him if you're disrespecting somebody he loves? You don't. Like with Najia, how do you truly love your mother and your sister if you're willing to let Clarence keep you basically away from them?
Well, CJ looked just like his daddy. When he looked just like his dad, shame on you. Oh, you sit up here and you talk about his dad and then you claim that you love him. You got love for him. Well, CJ looked just like his daddy. When he looked just like his dad, shame on you. Oh, you sit up here.
So shout out to Tina. I like her. I like her a lot. She's a beautiful young lady. Shout out to her. Love her. I just really like her. I've always liked Tina. So shout out to her. And I mean, you can tell she's hurt. You can tell. Like you definitely can, because she would have been calling people all out of their names and stuff like that to me if she was clout chasing. She wasn't clout chasing to me. I feel like she was hurt by this. I feel like this really bothered her. Especially, and I think it bothered her because it bothered their mother. You know, I think that's why she feels somebody, because like, now you fucking with my mom. You know, like I wouldn't even say shit, but my mom's sitting here crying and shit, you know, sad that she couldn't even see her grandbaby graduate, you know, wondering if her grandbaby even think that she care about him because she wasn't there, you know, all of this shit. So, you know, your mom's sitting there hurt over some shit like that, especially when it comes to the churn, it just sparks a different thing inside of you. It brings you upset to a whole nother level. You know, when it's just like, you know, like she said, I don't give a fuck about me. Like me and your relationship, I really don't care, girl. I'm not even gonna put too much on that. But when it comes to my mom, I will beat a bitch up. Even you, sis. Like, yeah, you got me fucked up. You and that nigga. Like, both of y'all got me fucked up. You know, so I completely, this is where I feel like it's coming from. Her mom is hurt. Their mom is hurt. You know, and I think that this is what sparked her to say something, seeing the pain, you know, in her mother. You know, it's like, well, I can't call you because you don't talk to me. I can't text you because you don't talk to me. So let me get in front of this good camera and let you know how I feel, bitch. You got me fucked up. You know, your mother, you know, the one that gave birth to you, you know, is over here going through. And it's because of you and how the sadness that she feels and the treatment that you are giving her. Like, now you're fucking with me because you fucking with her. So now, Houston, we have a problem. So if she could call her on the phone, I feel like she would have said all this shit on the phone. But if they're being ignored, text messages ignored, calls ignored, oh, bitch, you're going to hear me. So I feel like it was one of those type of situations. Like, oh, yeah, bitch, you will hear me today. So shout out to Tina, shout out to my girl Lizzie too, and everybody else for the super stickers and the new members. Virgo Trap, everybody, I love you guys. I got a lot of other super stickers too. I'm so sorry, y'all. When I get in mode and then the chat be going so fast, I'm so sorry. But I will look and I will shout y'all out, I promise. So Najia needs to reach out to them. I agree. And I will reach out just because this wasn't foul. Like this, she could have said way worse shit. She really could have. She really could have came from Najia Jugular and Clarence, and she did not. She just said, what y'all did, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all for how y'all feel like y'all can treat people. Especially our mom. Like, shame on y'all. You know, so she could have said way worse things. So I would have contacted her just because of her approach. Because I would have saw this and seen somebody hurt. Like, your feelings are hurt. You know, so it's like, I feel like I need to contact you. But somebody's just on here hooping and hollering and screaming blasphemies. I'm like, blasphemies. You know, it's cuss words and just a bunch of insults and shit like that. Yeah, no. I don't feel the need to call you. Like, you feel how you feel. But somebody like this, you know, with Tina talking this way, I would definitely contact her. I would contact her. Have a round table, you know, situation. Even bring Clarence, you know. Even bring him. Start with, you know, Clarence, my sister, and my mom. And then once we get that worked out, you know, try to figure this shit out with Chris and Clarence. You know, because, I mean, it still needs to be figured out. He's not going anywhere, you know. That's the boy's father. So what's the point of continuously going back and forth? This shit is old. Like, let this shit go. Like, so if Najia was a strong person, if Najia was strong-willed, she would do that. But she is weak. And it ain't got nothing to do with domestic violence. She's just weak. She's a weak person. She's used to people pointing and her going in the direction and telling her what to do. She's not a leader. She's a follower. So as a follower, she needs somebody to follow. She's the type of person that will go from relationship to relationship, because she doesn't believe in being alone. She doesn't believe in being independent. She's very codependent. So, and she, you know, no different than when Chris was in Najia's life, he ran everything, you know, and now that Clarence is in her life, it seems as if he's doing the same things. Just because he's not putting his hands on her does not mean that he's not abusing her in other ways. Financially, verbally, he could be doing that in all types of motherfucking ways. You don't know what's going on until somebody tells you. But there are signs to show you things before you know. And him being extremely controlling over her to the point to where it's basically like he chooses who comes to her child's with another man's fucking graduation. And so It just seems like you just have the type of personality you just want to be controlled. You're one of those passive people that like direction. You know, that's the father, you know, the true definition, you know, behind, you know. Girl, moving right along. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Yes, I'm about to. I see somebody that just brought that up. Hold on, because I'm about to say something about that too. I saw that she commented in Alania's chat. I saw that she commented or you know, with Alania. Can y'all see me in my back? Am I back? Y'all can see me? Am I back? I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong button. It was me. So I'm sorry. No, my bad. So just because I'm just over this. But yeah, I saw that she commented and said something about and said something to Alania. Najia. You just want Alania to do what you won't do. You want somebody else with a dominant personality to come in and do what you need to do yourself. You need to take care of this. Not no fucking Alania. Fuck wrong with y'all? Always run into somebody, once again, somebody with direction. Once again, me as Najia, Alania, fix us. Fix us. Take the lead and fix us. Like, girl, can you do anything on your own? How hard is it to call your family and have a conversation with them individually? How hard is it to just be open? Because that's all the fuck she gonna make y'all do. How hard is it to just sit back and listen to what a person has to say? Just listen. Even if you don't agree with it, just listen. Just listen. So that person feels acknowledged. If you not just type of person, when somebody starts saying something to her, if she don't like it, she either starts talking over them, or she probably ends the phone call because she's weak. Oh, I gotta go. Why? Had a conversation. This is why she keep hitting these roadblocks with her family members, because she's not being honest. She keeps running away. No, deal with it. Just deal with the shit. She wouldn't feel like she had to get on social media and say this shit if she could say it to you. The fuck? Sometimes you have to just listen. Even if you don't like what's being said, so what? Just listen to the shit. Just listen. Because after that, there's nothing that your sister can say. Look, I heard you out. I hear where you're coming from. And I still disagree. Nigel, you're entitled to that. You still get to disagree with them. You don't have to agree. You just need to listen so that they can get it out. Like the fuck. Here, flip. Just let them get it out. And then once they get it out, it's there. Then they feel better because it's just like, you know, it's like a weight off of them. You know, because it's like, I finally got to say it to you. You know, like, shit, girl, you've been cutting me off for so many fucking years that I finally, you know, got to say what I need to say to you. So there's no reason to bring it back up because I finally got a chance to say it. You know, so now I feel good. You know, I feel vindicated. Like, I always wanted to tell you that shit. You know, like, weird. So, but yeah, quit. There she go again. Once again, somebody fix us. Somebody fix us. No, you do it. You do it. The fuck? You started all this bullshit. You act like somebody did this shit to you. No, you did all this. Lord, it's them. It's the others. It's the others. Lord, it's the others. Right, therapy. It's the others. Look. Dwayne, can you and your family stay the fuck off the internet? I am sick of your family. Shit, we don't give a fuck about her birthday. So? Shit, we sick of y'all. We don't give a fuck about this party. So, all this pink ass shit everywhere. Okay, we get it. You vicariously living through. shit. We sick of this shit. I've been told y'all to move the fuck around. We tired of seeing y'all. Zaya, you get on my motherfucking nerves, girl. And that's sad. Because you was a whole child. I'm sick of seeing you. Where's your mama? Where the good pastor? Show that. I'm sick of this shit. Zaya, I'm sick of you, girl. You in them fucking glasses. Girl, I'm sick of you. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't give a fuck about you being 14. So, I'm sick of your 14-year-old ass. You getting on my nerves. I'm tired of seeing your ass. So you ain't no star. You are not no fucking celebrity. You an agenda. Girl, you're getting on my nerves. Look, we sick of seeing you. You cute and everything. All of that. You cute. Nicely looking young lady. Go on, girl. But I want to see it. I'm sick of seeing you. And if can you sing or something? Bounce a basketball, something? Ugh. Now, she done had her birthday that one none of us invited to. But they showing us like we care. None of us was invited to this bullshit. But yeah, court, look. Hey girl, you ain't got no deodorant. Well, she's so pretty though. I think she's gorgeous. I think that Zaya is very pretty. I do. I think she is beautiful. I do. Very pretty face. I'm sick of them glasses though. And here she is with her fake ass mama and her daddy and her brother. So shout out to y'all. All this weird ass end of the world ass shit. So please stay off the fucking internet. That's all I got to say. And Zaya, them pants is ugly. Yes, they're Uggs. I meant to tell you that. Yes, the tank is cute, but those pants is Uggs. Yes, I meant to say that. Them is Uggs. Those are ugly. Yeah. Don't put them back on. Them is ugly. Yes, your skates was cute. I like the yellow. But them pants was Uggs. Please don't wear them no more. Please don't wear them no more. And yeah, but she was cute. You are very pretty. I just want y'all to go away. Like that's it. That's it. I just want y'all to go away. What your daddy gonna do? What? I said it. Yeah, I want y'all to go the fuck away. As a family, all of y'all. Don't come back until the baby girl can talk, so she can tell us what the fuck is going on over there. So, cause she gonna tell us. So, yeah. Don't come back till the baby can talk fluently. Like we sick of y'all. Okay. Please leave us alone. Y'all can be more irrelevant. The way you just at home spending that little money you got left. Gabby was hoping that him being that, Zaya coming out as trans was going to get her a role of a trans mother. It didn't work. She's still sitting over there, can't bake, can't cook, can't shit. Yeah, we sick of y'all. We sick of y'all. Yep, y'all sitting up with a baby over there. Y'all done bought that baby. She don't like y'all. No. So, yeah, I'm sick of y'all. Go away. That's all I gotta say. This one family, I am sick the fuck of. You and the Kardashians is neck and neck. Y'all is neck and fucking neck, baby. Let's move right on along. Now look, here go pop quiz. Look. Bitches can fight for everything but they kids. goes Lexus. Mm-hmm. There go Akbar. Look. 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 Mm. Ooh-wee. So Akbar, once again, fight for everything but her fucking churn. So hey, it is what it is. So she out here fighting again and not for custody. Weird. But yeah, so she out here with Alexis Sky, these fake body bitches out here trying to run what the doctor done gave them. So they just out here running them up. Once again, ghetto COVID bitches. Yep. They just out here being roaches. So girl, just so once again, they just out here, you know, not really much. I'm not gonna put too much on Alexis because Alexis has been like chilling. You know, she hasn't really been like in the media for nothing bad lately, you know, or anything like that. So I ain't gonna put too much on her. And she is a good mom. She, you know, she's learned her lesson and whatnot. She's taking her back. So shout out to Alexis for being a good mom. So but like I'm just so sick of this, you know, and when I say roaches, like bitches got roaches, you know, like at their house. You know, this is how this type of behavior is. If to me, you're not a roach. A roach to me is somebody that only comes out like when the motherfucking lights come on, bitch. So it's just like I don't like that shit. I don't like that. Meaning like you're only gonna jump bad when you know that you're not gonna be able to get to that person. That's really like roach trifling, like you weak bitch, you know, like type of behavior to me. It's like if you get into it with somebody and they're close enough to where you know you're gonna whoop their motherfucking ass, then you just take off and do it. That's it. To me, it's like gross and like roach behavior when you standing in front of two bouncers and that person is, you know, four, five people in between you, and you still acting like you're going to get to them, knowing you're not going to get to them, but I'ma still act like it. What? Gross. Like you know you're not getting to this person. So what about this situation makes you look tough? Like it doesn't. It doesn't. And Akbar with your car moving ass, your SVU, S motherfucking UV moving ass. Girl, you ain't big. You cannot fight. Akbar, you cannot fight. Girl, you got your ass whooped plenty of times. I done seen video. You have gotten your ass whooped on multiple occasions. Girl, you cannot fight. You one of them beat up bitches. You one of them bitches that went to jail for a physical altercation just because you was there. Like the police got there and both of y'all was fighting type of situation. Like you was getting your ass whooped. Like, girl, please. You tried it. Girl, you cannot fight. I always thought you was a beast. I was like, oh, Akbar be beating bitches up. No. No, she don't. She fights a lot of people. But I wouldn't say that she beat bitches up. No. I saw a skinny bitch wear her out. So I was like, girl, how you let a skinny bitch wear you out, girl? Girl, you should have been using that white bitch on that bitch beach. Girl, skinny girl wore her ass out. So I was just like, oh yeah, girl, no, You out here writing all these big ass checks, can't cash not on one of them. Like, girl, yeah, you can't fight. Yeah, I saw that shit. I was just like, oh, you can't fight. Yeah, shut your ass up, girl. So she was on Love and Flip Flop like she was that bitch. Bitches cannot fight. I'ma just, if I could show y'all the videos, I would. But yeah, bitches can't fight. I'm just leave it at that. And so here she go. Out here fighting. What y'all think about Akbar here fighting? She was just contemplating her life the other day. Now she talking about some run up, bitch. I beat bitches up. What y'all think about that? It's like Akbar, girl, go sit your ass down. Tiffany said, I got one of the videos, period. Tiffany Brown, like, I got one of the videos. You right, that bitch cannot fight. Like, you right. She cannot fight. And she cannot fight. Like, she can't. So it's just like, girl, but I don't like that roach type of behavior. It's like, you know you ain't gonna get to this person. Or like a person that'll run up on a car as the car leaving with the person that they want to fight. Bitch, is you really chasing something that go 180 miles per hour? They just stood out here this whole motherfucker time. You ain't jumped bad at all. Then they get down there to the stoplight, and then all of a sudden you running after the car. Girl, please. That's why Akbar gets. Because I'll fuck that bitch up. 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 Like, okay, well, do it. Like, can you do it while she's 2 feet away rather than 15? Like, gross. So it's just like, ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it. So moving right along. This what we on. Oh no. Hold on. I think it's this one. Oh no, this, yeah, we were just watching this. Okay, so what's this one? Okay. This is Akbar talking to Lizzo about not feeling depressed about weight after she done cut everything off her mother, it sucked everything out her motherfucking back. But you telling her to be confident after you done chopped and screwed your motherfucking body. Girl, be confident, fat. Clearly you weren't. Like, I mean, you can't say shit like this to Lizzo. So Burger Lizzo, I got your back, Burger Lizzo. So Akbar had a message for Burger Lizzo, and if you see Burger Lizzo say something right here in the comments, we're gonna get to this lie. But Burger Lizzo was probably sitting over there, ate 56 Snicker bars, 2 Reese's cups, and a pint of Eddie's or butter pecan ice cream, and 2 double cheeseburgers and some fries, and with some ranch with a diet at motherfucking McDonald's. So she was just sitting over there eating her feelings. When Judge Joe Brown old ass sat over there and said that this woman was being here. So her flat. So let's get into what Akbar said. Akbar said, I don't like how y'all be body shaming Lizzo to keep shit. Y'all drove me into surgery. I felt like I couldn't make being fat and a part of me wanting to lose weight. To be healthy, but 95% I wanted to lose weight because I wanted to win. In the music industry, I don't regret losing. So that's what she said at the first part. That's what she said. So let's get into the second part. Did y'all hear me? Did y'all hear me? That's how she read. That's how she talk. Y'all tried it. Y'all tried it. That's how she talk. So then the second part, she said, it's always on. You too big. Lose some weight. Do that. You gotta act like you gotta say that. To be honest, none of that shit matter if you got a hero. With a hero, you can scale wild. At Burger Lizzo. Don't let nobody drive you into their prayers. Period. So that's what she said. You guys are welcome. You guys need me to read it again? Did you guys not hear it? Or did you guys not hear it? Because I could read it again. I could read it again for you guys. Yeah, that's what being illiterate sound like, being drunk, girl. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Drinking a fifth of hen with no chaser. And they ate nothing. That's how she talk. Yes, Burger Lizzo. So, yeah. So y'all heard me? Okay, good. Good. Might have said, no, I'll read it again. Not a problem. She said, I don't like how y'all be body shaming at Burger Lizzo to keep shit G. Y'all drove me into surgery. I felt like I couldn't even make it being fat. And a part of me wanted to lose weight to be healthy. But 95% of why I wanted to lose weight is to win in the music industry. I don't regret losing. And then she said, it's always son. You too big. Lose weight. Do this that you go not we got act like that you got act like this. You got to say that, to be honest. None of that shit matter. If you got a hero with a hero, you can skate on ice at Burgerlizzo. Don't let nobody drive you into depression. Y'all are welcome. Absolutely, look at the Lord. So yes. So shout out to Unfit Bar V for being her. And then Burgerlizzo said in the comments, she said, preach, hit records on the way. Ah! Oh, Pizza Lizzo. Girl, stop it. Girl, ain't no hit records on the way. Girl, you ate them all. Girl, ain't no records on the way, girl. No records on the way, girl. Girl, she tried it. That girl said, girl, Burgerlizzo, girl, stop it. So Burgerlizzo said that it's a grocery list. I mean, song albums list coming soon. All hit records. So girl, period. So Burgerlizzo, girl, stop lying. Girl, you tried it. You fucking tried. Burgerlizzo, what? Repeat it. Why? Y'all okay. This is the last time I'm reading. Akbar said, I don't lie. Yeah, that's just say I don't know when the fuck that became a word, but whatever. I don't lie. How y'all be biting shit at Burgerlizzo. To keep shit G, y'all drove me into surgery. I felt like I couldn't make it, being fake, and a part of me wanting to lose weight, to be healthy. But 95% I wanted to lose weight because I wanted to win in the music industry. And I don't regret losing. Period. Akbar. She said, I don't regret that shit. And then she said, it's always on. You too big. Lose some weight. Do this and that. You gonna act like this. You gotta say that. To be honest, none of that shit matter. You gotta hear real. What a hero. You can skate on eyes at Burgerlizzo. Don't let nobody drive you into their prayers. Because she forgot to say, because I was just there last week. She told us to her churn that she wasn't going to make it. But this week she fought at the bar with Alexa Sky. So, hair flat. So, that's what she said. But Burgerlizzo. And Burgerlizzo said, preach. More hit records on the way. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So these burger eating hoes over here talking about Lizzo, girl, you just pretty. You get on my nerves, girl. And I know you're listening to me because I'm the one who keep asking you what the fuck your nerves the kids. Girl, that's me. So I know you've been listening to me and you welcome and you still burger motherfucking Lizzo. I don't care how you feel about it. I defended you. You're not a slut. You're not into that stuff, girl. A hoe to me is just a word of expression. It's not like me literally calling you no hoe, nothing like that, girl. Don't take that far. We know you're in a hoe. You big in here. So, girl, look, nah, Burgerlizzo, now we like you a little bit, girl. Get it together. And Akbar, shut the fuck up. Get around them churn, ignorant bitch. Around them fucking kids. Okay, that was it. Was that it? Oh my god, I did good. Oh no. Chyna, look at Chyna. Look at Chyna. She took that wig off. Chyna took that wig off on you, horse baby. Look at Chyna. She took that wig off.
Up her career, these people who's like support her, and she
That's what she do. She said out her mouth, these not girls, these are boys. These the main people who support her type thing. Been going on for the tonight.
I would never do anything to you as much as you disrespected everybody out
You
here.
disrespect everybody. That's hurtful, man. That's hurtful. You really hurt. You should be hurt, dog. That's hurtful. You hurt us, dog, and it's on video. Bye. With your rented Benz, bye. The shit rented.
So Chyna clearly disrespected these people. Chyna, girl, they say you got a bad attitude, girl. This ain't helping. And then these are your supporters that you cussing out. It ain't like you cussing out a bunch of hating ass bitches. So from what I gather, Chyna's, I'm assuming it's either one of two things. It's either because she said that they don't look like girls, they look like boys. I believe that's what she said. So I don't know if those are like trans people she was talking about, because it seems as if she may have been like at a gay establishment. So I don't know if somebody said something out of the crowd or something. I don't know, one person, and she took it out on all of them, or I have no idea. But it seems as if it's something like that, because if you listen to the beginning, this is what I'm getting from it. If you listen to what he said, you disrespected all of us out here. You disrespected everybody out here. Chyna didn't disagree. So saying that I feel like it was like some trans people or something that were there. I don't know, or just gay people in general. I don't know. And she said something in relation that was disrespectful. So let's get into that. Just listen to him talk to her. Oops.
What you gonna do? Ain't ass bitches. No, they want to fuck with your money. Get in the car, please. Get in the car. Come on, son. But for real, these people who like support her, and she, that's what she do. She said out her mouth, these not girls, these are boys.
These not girls, these are boys. So somebody's going to be upset about that. Most women wouldn't give a fuck if somebody said, you know, oh, you look like a boy. Like, a bitch, please. All these titties, all this ass. Okay, ho. You know, like most women wouldn't care, but like trans people, you know, that's really insensitive. You know, to like say to a trans woman, you look like a man, or you know, shit like that, or you look like all y'all look like boys. You know, like why would girls could take offense to that, but I feel that a trans person really would. So when they're saying like you're offending people, you know, you're out here disrespecting everybody, you know, like that's why I feel like she may have been like at a gay establishment, you know, or something like that, or there just been some gay people that were there supporting her, you know, wherever she was, and you know, they were fans and supporters, and I don't know, maybe Chyna was I don't know, but it does seem like Chyna was in the wrong in that situation, because she does not disagree when he comes up and says you're disrespecting everybody here. She doesn't say no, I'm not. She shouldn't have said what she said, or that person shouldn't. She doesn't say anything. She just sits there and kind of agrees, you know, to like, damn, like I am being disrespectful.
These the main people who support her type thing. Been going on for the tonight.
I'm gonna say this as politely as I can. I would never do anything to you as much as you disrespected everybody out here.
You disrespect everybody. That's hurtful, man. That's hurtful. You really hurt. You should be hurt, dog. That's hurtful. You hurt us, dog, and it's on video.
They're asking them to leave. So they're asking Chyna to leave. Like, we need y'all to leave. Like, so obviously she's in the wrong. Whatever happened here, she did it. She did it. Chyna took that wig off to fight somebody or to run up on somebody. That's what she did. So that's why they're like, you know, no, it's not worth it for, you know, because I feel like whatever Chyna said being disrespectful, the people retaliated and said something back to her. So that's why she took off her wig and she like, bitch, you got me fucked up. And was like trying to fight one of them or whatever. And the people that she was with was like, no, don't ruin your image and reputation and go to jail and shit over, you know, that's not worth it. Like, just girl, just go. So the people, this other man that was coming up, the other two you know, that are coming up. It's just like, you just disrespected everybody out here. You basically be ashamed of yourself. Leave. We don't want you here. Leave. Like, that's what I'm getting from it. You know, like, they're approaching her because he was like, he came up to the car. He said, I will never disrespect you. You know, anything. Like, he wasn't coming up to the car to yell at her or anything like that. He just feels like whatever she just did was very disrespectful. And he would like it if she left. You know, they would like it for her and her friends, her entourage, to leave. You know, is what I'm getting. So let's play it one more time and then look at it from that perspective, because that's how I look at it.
And she. No, they want to fuck with your money. Get in the car, please. Get in the car. Come on, son. For career, these people who's like support her, and she, that's what she do. She said out her mouth, these not girls, these are boys. These are the main people who support her type thing. Going on Twitter tonight. I would never do anything as much as you disrespect everybody out there. You disrespect everybody. That's hurtful, man. That's hurtful. You really hurt. You should be hurt, dog. That's hurtful. You hurt us, dog, and it's on video. Bye. Get your rented Benz. Bye. The shit rented.
So there's definitely more to come from this story. Like, definitely more. This is just the beginning, because he said that this recorder, so I'm sure that footage is going to be somewhere, and I am posting that shit as soon as I see, because it seems like that does seem wrong, you know, for them to be telling basically a celebrity to leave. What events do y'all go to, or y'all hear them making people like fucking celebrities leave? Like, for them to be like, leave, get out of here, leave, like, that means you did something wrong. So I mean, like, that. I mean, if somebody disrespected Chyna and she felt like she needed to get with a bitch, then that's how she felt. You know, but obviously that wasn't the situation. If they're telling you to leave, that means that you did something wrong. That means that, no, girl, you are foul. You know, you are vile for what the fuck you just did, and you need to leave. That's what I'm getting from, you know, whatever transpired. Now, I'm not going to act like I fully know, but from sitting there listening to just those little tidbits, and the men to me were very respectful. Like, they could have been calling her all out of her name, you know, and they weren't. You know, like, they didn't retaliate there, but they're just like, look, we don't want you to go to jail. We don't want you to get in trouble, but we do want you to leave. Like, we don't want you to be here. You know, like, yeah, no. Get the fuck up out of here. So, they shoot that bitch away. So we will see what else happened to Bleach Chyna. We will see. So okay. Shout out to Cher. That part. So okay, I have to get out of here, y'all. I will be doing a station head. I'll probably go on in like an hour or two. I need to go work out. And then after I work out, we will do a station head. And then this person right before I go, it was this person that messaged me. It was like, because yesterday during the Surviving Drake, I blocked this person in the chat. And yeah, they felt like, you know, that was unnecessary. No, it wasn't. First of all, you're fucking annoying, you know, because what Drake and Chris Brown have to do with Drake and underage girls? Keep watching, you dumb bitch. The fuck you saying that? We 6 minutes in the video. There is a connection, dummy. Like, it's just like, that's why. Like, don't come here asking no dumbass questions because you're mad at what I'm doing. You envy what I'm doing. If you feel like you can do it better, bitch, go do it. But girl, please, it definitely aligns with itself. Weird ass hoe. Like the tension with Chris and Rihanna, and then it got into Drake and Rihanna and the tension and why, and like all of that, like furthermore explains itself along the line. So it's like, sit back and watch and you will see the connection. But instead you want to come in here like a basic bitch talking about some shit 6 minutes to fuck in the video. You're weird. Like, watch. You said that shit like it was at the ending credit at Drake interview at the beginning of the video. Like it was the ending credits already. It's like, can you watch the video? That's why your ass got blocked. Because clearly you were bored. Clearly. Bye. Like, hair flip. I'm not about to be playing with you bitches. No. No, you will not disrupt my chat saying stupid ass shit. Because my people gonna say you're trolling. So instead of them focusing on that, blocked with your dumb ass. Shit, now I'm gonna make another account so I can block that one too. Your ignorant ass. Now that you know the connection, I bet you want to come back and sit down now, don't you? Yeah, bitch, that video was good, ho. Yeah, that was very crafty. Yeah, it was. I know, bitch, you're jealous. That's all. That's all, girl. So, you know, hair flat. So, I love you guys. And, yeah, fuck that hoe. And, yeah, leave me alone. Stop messaging me. I don't care. You're blocked. Blockiana. So, yeah, bye, bitch. So, I love you guys. And I will see you guys later. Until the next show. Oh, my God. Bye.